All right, check it out. I got a message for all of you faker comic book fans out there, comic book movies people, all the ones who are holding all of the things that we love for hostage and fucking with them and doing whatever you want. My message to you is, why don't you set me free? Why don't you, baby? Get out my life, why don't you, baby? 'Cause you don't really love us. You just keep us hanging on. No, you don't really respect us. You just keep on, using us. What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you once again for joining me, my friends. All right, guys. I want to just get in on this, all right? You had to know you were going to hear from me involving this news that's come up involving Black Superman. And I want to give a shout out to everybody who saw my other videos talking about the possibility of Black Superman, who came into my comment section, who were cussing me out and insulting me and disrespecting me because you were like, Ta-Nehisi Coates is a good guy. J.J. Abrams is a good guy. There are plenty of other legitimate Black Superman characters that they could be using. You must not be a comic book fan. You don't know about Val Zod or Zod Val, and you don't know about Mary Poppins Superman, and you don't know about, you know what I mean, Rainbow Bright Superman. That's the reason why I hate multiverses, guys. I hate it because it inhibits creativity and imagination, because you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with an established character and say that, oh, this is Earth 4055 Superman. It doesn't really matter. But what the point was of those videos that I was making is that Ta-Nehisi Coates is not a comic book fan. He doesn't know about your multiverses. He doesn't know about all of these other dimensions and shit like that. He's not committed to that. The only thing he's there for is to fuck with the establishment. He's there to fuck with what came before and make it his own and tear it down and subvert white supremacy. How pathetic do you have to be? You're supreme, you're white, and I'm gonna get a hold of your underwear and your underoos, and I'm gonna wear them, and I'm gonna be Superman. How do you like that, huh? Sick, I tell you. Of course he wasn't going to be satisfied with Calvin Ellis or anything else. He wants to be that established character. He wants to be Kal-El. He wants to be Clark Kent. All right? That's what he's trying to do. He wants to tear down what's already been established. And so, on the 38th birthday of our Superman, Henry Cavill, May 5th, they made the announcement that they are going to be doing a Black Superman that is going to be Kal-El. All right, I think it's going to be Clark Kent too. I'm kind of unsure about that, but it's going to be Kal-El. All right, he's going to be the Superman. Now, a couple of years back, I remember talking about this with a Black friend of mine who said, yeah, and even if they do have a Black Superman, I bet they won't make Lois Lane white. I bet they won't do that. That would be racist because they don't want the Black man to have the white woman. So you're not even, certain people are not going to be satisfied until they can actually be Superman, the white guy. They want everything, including his woman. That's what that is. All right. It's got nothing to do with creativity. It's got nothing to do with imagination. All right. It has everything to do with over-exaggerated sense of greatness. And I talked about this on videos before. You know, these people, the people that you think the most are the most radical, the most militant, you know, and everything, they are fueled by nothing more than a need for attention and acceptance. All right, that's what it is more than anything else. They don't want to explore their own potential. They want what is already there. They don't want to build anything, because if they wanted to build something, they wouldn't be overlooking Icon. You know, they wouldn't be overlooking the whole Milestone universe. They wouldn't be putting Black Panther to bed when they have an actual character that's great, that is a king with limitless resources and all types of unexplored territory in the story. But no, the welfare state mentality has pierced Black Panther because you took the king out of the household in much the same way as the welfare state took the Black man out of his home. All right, so it's Wakanda forever, just like it's the black community is just so strong and everything, ignoring the fact that most black men don't have a place even in their own homes, and it's not encouraged. So I'm drawing those parallels. You tell me what you see, but that's what I see. Okay, so this is what we have going on, and I say to you guys that characters like Finn, characters like Black Captain America, characters like Black Superman are nothing more than useful idiots. Useful idiots! Because they exist to parrot the convictions, all right, and the morale, or lack thereof, of these SJWs. They want their message to be out there, so they go and they get these professional victims who are actually accomplished people like Ta-Nehisi Coates. I'm never taking anything away from the man academically. I'm just saying your sensibilities, you're being used, your victimhood is being weaponized. And those are the people they want. They don't want people who are going to create their own characters in their own universes to coexist with other creatives out there. No, they don't want that. That would be actually good for everybody. No, they just want all of this to be good for them and what they're trying to accomplish. I couldn't believe what I saw when I saw that final episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I had already done a video talking about how I could appreciate how Sam Wilson was conflicted about picking up the shield, because you always see that. We just saw that idiot teacher who got stopped by the Mexican cop who was cursing him out, talking about, you'll never be white, you'll never be white. That's exactly what I was talking about. When you pick up the mantle or the shield of Captain America as a black person, you would think about people like that. Idiots, assholes like that, who would say, no matter what you do, Sam Wilson, you'll never be white. That was honest that he would have those feelings. You know what I mean? But in the very next episode, they go and sell out the character by literally having him finger wagging. He was literally finger wagging, I believe. And he started off with his little, monologue by saying, I'm a black man in America. What the fuck? With Captain America, the Captain America, Steve Rogers, would he start off anything by saying, I was a scrawny white man in America. I was a white man in America. You know what I mean? No, that's some bullshit. That's what they want you to do. Finn, Black Captain America, and Black Superman, useful idiots. That's what we're talking about. Finn can't even secure his place permanently on a promotional poster, or somebody's artwork. It's got to be taken off depending on what market you're in. They care so much about diversity and black people, they can't even commit to the character. One minute he's there, the next minute he's gone. Now you see him, now you don't. And they wrote his character that way too in the movies. Now you see him, now you don't. Rian Johnson, laughing at the guy. We're going to leave him, in that suit that was leaking semen, water, whatever that was. We're going to keep him in a coma. And he's laughing about that. He's not committed to the character. None of them are. These people, useful idiots. That's all they are. When they need to trot out a black character, or a woman for that matter, that's what they do. But they're not committed to drawing the characters in their own way, unique, something that kids can actually believe in. Because let me tell you a little something. I always share this because I've learned from being a father, and in the beginning, I would buy my son black versions of this or black versions of, established white characters, and he would reject them. This is not something that is uplifting to the self-esteem of children, to say that the best you'll ever be is an imitation of us. It's damaging. Why don't people see that? It's damaging. Our kids deserve better. All kids deserve better, than to see something like this, to have Superman torn down. A whole generation currently knows Henry Cavill as Superman. They love him as Superman. But you're going to deny them as Superman and give them this fucking faker Superman. Remember back in the day they had He-Man and they had faker He-Man? This is faker Superman. And the kids will know it. And they'll be embarrassed. What they want is to know where their potential is. Their limitless potential. Not just imitating something else. They want to know what they're capable of, on their own. You know, and these characters inspire them to do that. Each of them do. But when you keep on race swapping and gender swapping, you're taking away the kids' ability to see that kind of thing. You know, they're not believing in anything. It takes them out of the legend, out of the lore. You know, and that's what's going on here. That's where the offense is, and that's what people are missing. They're not seeing it. It's an embarrassment. And this is what I was talking about. This only happens when you bring people into your IP who are not committed to it, who are not educated in it. There's no reason for this. Sorry guys, it's early. When you have so many rich characters out there and so many creators out there, as a black creator, how do you feel when you see something like this? You know, all of my black creators out there, all of my creators out there, you know, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your race is, but specifically, you know, for a black creator who's got his own stable of characters and, you know, maybe things you've never heard of or seen before, when you see something like this, how does it feel? You know, because I know just as a fan, it's bullshit. But this is what we're getting. Because they want to keep us where they want to keep us. The best we will ever be is an imitation of them. That's what they're telling you when they do stuff like this. That's the best you'll ever be, boy. That's the best you'll ever be, girl. An imitation of us. That's it. Don't try to see yourself outside of that box. We got rid of Black Panther, so you can't see it. You know, you got rid of Cyborg, you know, the whole Ray Fisher thing, you know, they killed that. All of it. Can you see what's happening here? You know, but we can have a black Superman. We can't have a black Icon, though. We can't have a black Hardware, though. It doesn't make any sense. You know, and I'm really hoping that people are going to start to wake up and see what's going on. When this thing hits the big screen, I'm not saying it won't be entertaining. I'm not saying it won't have all the bells and whistles and the loud music and the action sequences and everything. But this is not something that is in our best interest. It's somebody else's moral. It's somebody else's narrative. And these characters are used these days as nothing more than useful idiots. Finn, Black Captain America, Black Superman, useful idiots, all. All right, guys, get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. As usual, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, you can catch me on Twitter. All right, guys, thanks for listening. I will catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.